Howdy and aloha, everybody. This is James with Monotalk. I have a little show called Monotalk with James. I usually have my howdy and aloha. Welcome to Monotalk. The earth and you are ohana. We hope you stay and talk. Basically, this is a little something in my throat. This is a show that a lot of people come on from all over the country, all over the world, and we talk about issues that are happening that affect us all. My core belief is to try to save the planet and all of its inhabitants. And there are steps that you should take. There are opportunities that you should go after when you have that opportunity, especially with the Green Party. Um, so this show is titled, Is Jesse Ventura Still Extending His Hand Out to the Green Party? Well, I hope they actually are. And I've heard a lot of stories, a lot of opinions from a lot of people that are saying there are some that just would never, ever think of doing that, even though I have unequivocal proof and absolute fact and pure truth to indicate that Jesse Ventura and his values, his morals, and his political ethics are completely in line with our 10 key values, because I am a standing General Assembly member and I'm also a member of the California Media Committee. I do believe that he is completely, sorry, believe is the wrong word. I'm going to say completely in line, even more so in line with a lot of Greens that have been with the party for a long time, and maybe not. But I think what they're really missing, and it's the picture that that I recently posted, and I wanted to show you that picture and kind of explain what that really means. I wanted to explain why that picture is so vitally important to the masses. And let me just grab it here real quick. I, there is no argument. You're missing the bus. You're missing the train. You're missing the boat. You're missing everything. You're missing it all. I have people that are saying that there are other people out there that are already green. It doesn't take much to make you a green or a registered green. It takes maybe 5 minutes to register as a green. It takes really nothing, depending on the state that you're in. Um, so as far as being green, I think it's important to be green. I think it's important to be a registered green. But if you're going to run with the Green Party values and the Green Party pillars that are always brought up, and by the way, the values, quite honestly, you can kind of compact them all. They were created in 1984. I don't know if the person that created it, I forgot his name, but the people that were created the party, if they were smoking a little too much weed, that's cool with me, but maybe they were on other drugs as well. But the goal of the matter is it needs to be more finite, more defined, more detailed. And if you want to get into detail, I can completely and fully argue, debate, and give you every reason that you could throw at me that Jesse Ventura would not be a valuable asset to the Green Party running for the 2020 POTUS, or President of the United States, um, run, uh, going after it, going for the POTUS position, and whoever he wanted to choose. I recommend Jill Stein. I think she deserves a shot to get into that White House and to the Oval Office to have that kind of connection. I think she deserves the exposure as well. I know of no others that has put in more work and more effort than Jill. She deserves it. And if you think she needs to just be a senator or be a House representative, then I kind of get that. but she needs to be as close as that office as possible. She understands the international climate more than most candidates out there. I could go on and on about her, but let's just hope Jesse keeps her in mind. So I'll bring up this picture real quick and kind of explain it to you, because most of you aren't freaking getting it, and it's really sad. Honestly, it's really sad. So on the left of this picture, or whatever side, it says without Jesse Ventura. And then the other side it says with Jesse Ventura. So let's look at the cartoon. That's a haystack. Okay? That's a haystack. And the lady, who could be a Democrat or a Republican in a red shirt, and the Democrat, the guy in the blue shirt, could be whatever you want to suspect. And she's asking, there's a Green Party? Really? I didn't know there was a Green. About 20% of the U.S. voting republic, these are registered voters, have no idea there's a Green Party. Let that sink in. Okay, let that sink in. The other thing is there are over 200 million registered voters out there. 40%, I think, are independent, which we should try to pull to the Green Party, but nobody knows how to freaking do that. Most of those independents love Jesse Ventura, by the way. A lot of those Republicans, I would say at least maybe 15 or 20%. Maybe they're a little more leaning towards a libertarian, like Jesse Ventura. They're Americans and they're voters. The other thing is Democrats take up a good majority of, I think it's 72%, like 33%, and 42% independent, and something like that. And we, the freaking Green Party, put this in perspective. Okay, we're talking hundreds of millions against about less than 1 million people that are registered to vote as Greens in the country. Put that in perspective. Do you see the imbalance? Do you see the ratio, the difference in ratio? Do you understand what that means? Please tell me you understand what that means, because I don't think you do. You need exposure. Let me explain exposure. That means you're getting something or someone or a message in front of the mainstream media. You're getting your logo. Maybe you're getting your talking point, your narrative, what you support, what you don't support, and all of the above, et cetera, in between the camera, the writer, the editor, whatever, and whoever else they're trying to cover. You're putting yourself between that message, or you between, like, here, I'll have to visual. Let's just say this roll of green ribbon, okay, which I use when I go to party events because I like to wrap myself in that so people know I'm green instead of a little button. I like to be loud and proud as a green, which many of you definitely need to start doing. Need to. God, Jesus. Anyway, so that's the camera. You're focusing in on me. Oh, shit, what's this? Oh, my God, looks like that's Jesse Ventura. Oh, my God, he's talking about Jill Stein. Oh, you know who else he's talking about? He's talking about Rodolfo Cortez Baragas. What, Rodolfo, who's also running for a House position. Oh, and he's talking about them, right? In front of the mainstream. Oh, he's also talking about Kenneth Mejia. Look at that. You know, what happens is you're getting the exposure. Publicity. And it doesn't matter the audience. It doesn't matter the audience. It doesn't matter the audience because it's the same audience. It's the same audience. It's whether it's through MSNBC, CNN, or Fox, Al Jazeera, the BBC, One American Network, whatever the fuck that is, TYT, or TRT, or just freaking name it, or any social media outlet. They're going to put him up. They're going to put him up there, whether they want to or not. People are going to demand, what the fuck is Jesse Ventura doing? What is he doing? Oh my God, is he running green? Did I hear that he's running green? And they've accepted him and he's going to be a Green Party candidate? Burp. He's going to be there between the camera and what the camera's trying to get a hold of. But it can't dodge it. It won't be able to dodge this bullet. It'll try, but it won't be able to dodge this bullet. I hope you guys are understanding this. Because this is the reality of what publicity does. This is the reality of advertising. This is the reality of marketing. They're going to try to slam him or whoever else is with him. They're going to try to throw him under the bus, but he's going to get exposure. How in the hell do you think Donald Trump got freaking elected? Over $5 billion in advertising from MSNBC, CNN, and pretty much everybody. Free. He was the Pied Piper. He was that person they were trying to throw under the bus, but he got more exposure. Where's Donald Trump sitting right now? Where's Donald Trump? What is that fucking piece of shit doing right now? What is that egotistical, narcissistic, just buffoonish car salesman? Excuse me, not car salesman. Real estate agent. No, yeah, he's the real estate. I don't want to pick on an industry. And I'm not saying he's evil and terrible and bad and nasty. I'm just saying that no matter who it was they picked, they went after him. Do you think they're going to avoid Jesse Ventura? Do you think they're going to avoid him? I'm really trying to teach you guys right now. I'm really trying. I can show you video clip and statements made by Jesse that are so in line with the Green Party, it would make you puke. There is not a single thing that I have heard that has been backed up by a link, by reference, by fact, or by truth that Jesse would be a bad thing for the party. That he would not bring the attention the party desperately needs. 200 million voters. We have 500,000. Okay, it's like a fucking needle in a haystack, and I shouldn't be showing this to you anymore because you probably don't want to see this anymore. Okay. You know what? I fucking was trying to show. God damn it. Ugh. All right, so what I was doing, and you didn't see it, is I'm going to start over. I got to redo this. Sorry, guys. Because I had that up and I didn't show what I was doing. I was using this as Jesse, right? Jesse. And I was using the camera like, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, Jesse's over here. No, he's over here. It's getting somebody in front to expose that person. I got to start over. That was fucking stupid. I'm just frustrated. And I'm pissed off. Okay, I'm more pissed off than I'm frustrated. Because it's heinous. It's indubitable. It's undoubtedly ignorant to think that you can't reap the rewards off of having Jesse as a candidate. I'm pissed. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's happening out there with the presidential committee members and all these other guys are trying to reach out to Jesse. But are you? Or do you want to really hear what they're talking? I think we are. All right, I'll be back. I got to start this over. I'll be right back. Holy shit, crap piss. That was fucking. Lucas, I'll bring you on in a minute.